Hello YouTube, this is Aaron Simmer here, and this is the time when I sit in my chair and I talk about movies and shows and give you my opinions on them. And the latest, I thought it was a good time to talk about Stranger Things, with Season 2 right upon us, so let's get into it. Fair warning as well for this video, there will be spoilers. Ooh. I fell victim to the hype train that is Stranger Things. I did not watch it for a very long time. I actually just finished watching it a few days ago. It has been out for what? I don't even know how long. Tell me in the comments. Just initially, when it was being released, everyone was like, oh man, the best show ever. This is amazing. Yes! And you know how it goes. The hype train just starts rolling and you're like, is it really this good? And it just keeps your expectations higher and higher and higher and higher. And it just can't meet those. Now, overall, did I think the hype was warranted? No. I thought Stranger Things was a perfectly acceptable show. It's not bad by any means, but I do not think it is anything special either. Does this movie remind anyone of E.T. perhaps? You know, classic Spielberg? Definitely inspired from that, and I couldn't get over the similarities between that and other movies, so it really ruined the experience for me. You got kids, you got bikes, you got dark sheds, you have a paranormal entity, you have dark government agencies. All of this just was like, okay, I'm watching E.T. the show. Stranger Things also reminded me of the Goonies a lot. I'll show an image over here. Barb looks like she's designed exactly after Steph from the Goonies. And both films showcased a group of kids going on an adventure together. And they even mention it in the movie Poltergeist, and this one I really couldn't get over. I was like, is this a blatant ripoff or what? When you hear Will's statically voice through the walls, I'm like, that is exactly how it was in Poltergeist with the little girl. And a lot of the characters, like the group of kids, they grew on me as the show went on. At first I was like, this is so stupid. How is this group of kids going to outwit a government agency? It's not ever going to happen. I'm sorry, it's not. And Will, okay, we barely saw him in the show. He was there for what, the first episode? Then he goes missing the whole show, and the entire show is about finding Will in this alternate dimension known as the Upside Down, which sounds a lot like Poltergeist once again, with the kid being in another dimension. We'll get whatever. So I didn't get enough of Will to really care about finding him or what he is as a person. Like, I didn't care about Will. That was one of the main flaws of this show for me. Alright, so 11. Let's get into this. They find her in the woods and then decide to hide her in her mom's basement. I mean, the parents are that stupid. They had this kid down there all this time and they don't even know about it. Like, at the end of the show, they're like, oh my gosh, there's no way. And let's talk about Barbara. She goes missing, but unlike with Will, nobody cares about Barbara. She goes missing, the police don't care, her parents don't care. The only person that cares for a little bit is Nancy. I mean, come on. That really bugged me. Now, getting to things that I did like in this show, I really liked the character of Jim Hopper, the local sheriff of the police. I love how he's the guy that doesn't really believe the situation and what's going on, but he's just curious enough to possibly look into it. And eventually, he's on board, obviously. We also find out about his troubled past, which really added to his character development and shows just why he's so determined to help his mother find her son. And now on to my other favorite character, Jonathan Byers. Jonathan plays as this character that thinks his mother is delusional, but eventually he gets on board. And I really liked the growth as the show went on, from him being this kind of strange weirdo to someone we actually cared and rooted for. So all in all, Stranger Things was well acted, well produced, good budget, good script, good story. Just to me, it was overhyped and too unoriginal for me to buy into that hype. I felt like I've seen many of the things in Stranger Things already, as I pointed out before, and for me that was a major downgrade, as well as the, just in my head, unbelievability over the story of these kids taking on this huge government conspiracy and this agency, and just the other things that really just triggered me, like the kid hiding in the basement for whatever reason. I definitely will check out season 2 of Stranger Things. Hopefully it is more on board with how it ended, because I was really getting on board with it. Probably by episode 6, I would say I was in tune to the show. And I don't feel like it should take 6 episodes of a series for me to get on board with the characters. At the end of the day, I will have to give Stranger Things a B. So thank you so much for watching. That is my personal opinion. I know it is an unpopular opinion. I know people love this show. I am probably going to get hate, so go ahead and drop that thumbs down. A thumbs up is appreciated though. And if you want to see more videos like these and my gameplay, because I do play lots of games on this channel, feel free to subscribe and comment below and tell me if you have seen Stranger Things, if you plan on watching the new one, and if you actually agree with any of my points. And I will see you guys again tomorrow.